Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Martin Perez. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Lowe. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. Out. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone. And Martinez. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark and pitching in this game, number 80.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Next offering way off the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Josh Young. Runner leads away at second. And there's a ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. And a good eye there.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but he backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Texas. Scoreless after one. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Taylor checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won around.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone, runner at first. And next for L.A., James Outman. No score here in the second. Hit on the ground, might be two. On to Simeon, and that's two. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number two. We're tied. Bottom of the inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
The next offering misses. Ball two. There's the strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, and out 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Brad Miller now. The wind of the pitch. That smash towards center. Outman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. Out. Number 2.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And now 2-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top half of the third inning, Miguel Rojas at the plate.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Pitch misses there, 2-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And a 1-1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rojas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
Foul.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And a pitch.
Ball.
And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Freddie Freeman up next. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
2-2 now. That one missing inside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Struck him out looking. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. The pitch. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the
Now
third.
batting, right fielder.
Travis Jankowski
Travis.
stepping in for the Rangers.
Jankowski.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Doubled his first time up. The 1-1. That one ripped. Oh! He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And here is Josh Young. His first at bat was a strikeout. That to right. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Jonah Heim. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Young, the runner at second with one away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now a full count.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back. J.D. Martinez stands in.
The designated hitter.
Chris, when you look at the launch angle revolution, J.D. Martinez might be one of the first guys you'd come up with. Remember, he was released by the Astros in March of 2014. The Tigers signed him, sent him to AAA. He raked down there, and then once he was called up by Detroit, since then, he's been one of the top hitters in baseball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner at second, nobody out. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Just hasn't stopped hitting, and I really think that because of how he was able to turn things around in his career, other guys started to realize maybe I can do the same thing. And I believe there are several players that followed the same path that ended up having a tremendous amount of success in the show.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. The 1-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And stepping in is the speedy James Outman. 0 for 1 so far. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 left for LA. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brad Miller.
Designated hitter. Brad Miller.
The 1-1. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The center fielder.
Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. Next offering misses. 3-1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Kicks and fires. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman under it. And there's 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Second and third here. 1 away. And it is 2-1. And the pitch. Flips the corner. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Semien waits. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 80 is done. And they hand the ball over to a new arm, Yency Almonte.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Rangers 6 and the Dodgers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. And strike 2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
The pitch. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
That's a ball.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Bullpen activity starting up now. Grant Anderson getting ready to go. Number 58 getting loose as well. Two outs. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Josh Young. Right-hander kicks, deals. Young started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
The catcher, number 28.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. 1 for 2. That misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just off the outside edge. Caught him looking for the K. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck and gone. An absolute blast to left. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top 6. And now J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-2. And that one missing low. The 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Chris Taylor now. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one. And he deals. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 7 and the... Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a speed threat. Leody Taveras.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing. The punch out there, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Josh Smith now at the plate. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
the batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Marcus Semien. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Anderson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
James Outman digs in now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Anderson ready to work. And a count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Did not go. Next offering is fouled back. Two down. Hard hit down the line and left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Johnny DeLuca, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Now batting.
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Austin Barnes. Next offering is fouled back. DeLuca off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So the Dodgers leave one. They continue to trail 7. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Travis Jankowski. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 2-2. That's down and in. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bickford warming up as well. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Got him. Yeah, there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Outman sizes this one up. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 7 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ball to strike. Bounce to third. Young tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here is J.D. Martinez, 1 for 3.
J.D. Martinez.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there, and that one is out of here. J.D. Martinez takes him deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 2 down. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Falling behind 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's 7-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. 2-2 on the way.
Full count.
And down on strikes, and there's 1 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
At the belt and fires. That's a little bit low.
Full count.
Good
That's
plate
the ball.
appearance
Take it
there.
away.
Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kicks and deals. And that one almost got him.
2-1.
Miller over at first with 1 away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next offering is down low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Out to short, and that squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Smith.
Ball to strike. The pitch. They say you win.
2.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Got it by him for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good...
That's a base hit. Miller around third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money.
We go to the 9th. Down the third baseman, Max Muncy. The 2-1.
Ball.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So digging in, James Outman.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
And it stays fair.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
Glenn Otto taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And another ball. Outman on second. Rojas at first with no outs. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And they're all loaded up. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Austin Barnes. Pitch in the dirt, 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cody Bradford is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Bases juiced, no outs. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. Mookie Betts blasts one out. A 4 spot on the board. It's 7-7.
Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refuse to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Brock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
He's got it. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Over to Lowe. And Martinez is out. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it hits the fence. in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the lefty.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit into the outfield. Coming around third is Taylor. The throw's offline. He's saved. Back to a 1-run game. It's 8-7.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And next for LA, Miguel Rojas.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 3-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Cody Bradford.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Johnny DeLuca. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. But not before they bat around as 9 men wind up coming around to score. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Dodgers 7. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Evan Phillips. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Evan Phillips.
That's out to center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Throws to second, and he's out, trying for 2. Now, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. And now 2-1. Phillips, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two-two. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 10-8.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, that one got the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Next to hit, Josh Young. And it is 2-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it. I really hope you listen to the essence of this.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was flat out an incredible comeback. I'm almost speechless. These guys showed patience. They grinded out the at-bats and had quality at-bats, did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
And this one ends the final 10-8. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.